Okay. Why am I nervous? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ava. Cycy lives on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm really excited to be filming a sit-down video for you today because I love talking to you guys and giving my advice and just being like the big sister or little sister or person that I wish I had in my life when I was going through my journey. But also, this is a different journey I haven't really talked much about yet, so this will be fun. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, turn on the bell so that you get notified when I post. We're so close to 2K subscribers. Oh, I'm nervous. And I'm excited about it. But yeah, we're gonna get into this video. So basically, I have a list on my phone about things that I have learned so far in my first ever NPC bodybuilding prep. So I will be competing on April 9th in my first show. I'm competing in the bikini division, and today is March 7th. So very close, we're less than 5 weeks now. I had a new low weigh-in today. So I was 132.2, and I was actually 133.0 yesterday. So my body's responding really well. I'm really excited. Yeah, so let's just get into this video. And I'm just gonna kind of walk you through them, talk about them, and yeah, I mean, this is open for discussion. So if you've competed before and you have things that you want to leave in the comments or questions or anything, please leave them down below. And yeah. Okay, I wanted to stop that and then start again just to like collect my thoughts. But the first tip I have, and I actually made this list on February 17th. So it's things I've learned so far in prep 50 days out. Now we're like 33 days or something. But the first thing I have is find what works for you and stick to it. So everyone is gonna be different. And for me, the example that I thought of here is doing cardio in the morning. So right now in my protocol, I do 40 minutes of Stairmaster 6 days a week. And for some people, they like doing their cardio first thing in the morning, getting it out of the way. That's me. Other people aren't like that. It won't bother them as much when they do it. And in my protocol, it's either fasted in the morning or after your lift. Personally, I know that if I do it after my lift, I'm almost spending the whole lift like dreading it and stressing. And that's something that for some reason my anxiety gets worked up about. It's like, oh, I have to do my cardio, I'm gonna be so tired. So when I get it done first thing in the morning, wake up, drink my pre and my like, you know, all the things I have to have in the morning, which are shown in my what I eat in a day, and I just go do my cardio, it's almost mindless. And I get it out of the way, I can check that box. It's like getting the hardest part of your day over with. So that's really helpful for me. Okay, so the second thing I have written down is you need a coach that you can trust. Don't be hasty with your decision. Now, this is no shade to my old coach at all. I very much respect him and the whole team, but it wasn't the right fit for me. And I was very hasty with my decision because I was so excited to just be deciding to compete that I should have taken more time evaluating what was truly a good fit for me. The coach you choose is everything. You need to know that you are in good hands, and ultimately now I do feel that way, and I am very happy and grateful to be working with Mark and Coleman, who I talk about on my Instagram a lot. I love them. I can be completely transparent and honest and open with them. Like, guys, I have to tell them when I'm pooping. So you gotta be real. The third thing that is on my list is posing is everything. I am so glad I started practicing posing like, I don't know, like 12 weeks ago, was it? I can't remember, honestly, but early, because now I can really hone in on this different poses that I have trained and I am still training and put together a routine that I'm confident in. Here, in heels. It's hard. Yeah, that's honestly what I'm probably the most scared of. And I don't want to say I'm scared, but like, just being in the heels, man. You gotta get your routine down, and then you gotta get that in 5-inch heels. So posing is everything. Get a good posing coach, practice posing, watch videos. That is like a tip that other competitors really instilled in me as well. So I love Erin, who I work with. She's my posing coach. She's amazing. She's an inspiration to me. I look up to her so much. She is an IFBB pro, and she is just an angel, and I'm so grateful for her. The fourth tip I have for you guys is get your relationships in check. So you're gonna have to be really, really selfish. I'm learning this. Like, sometimes I have to cancel plans because I'm like, I am so sorry, but I don't have the energy to do this tonight. Like, I gotta be in bed. Like, there's nothing left in me to give. And in order to give you my best self, I need to rest. And I can't pour from an empty cup. So by getting your relationship in check, I mean, make sure the people around you know that you love them. They are aware of the situation, because you are gonna have to be so selfish. Like, I literally wrote down that I still text my best friend Sophia, who I talk about on my Instagram a lot, and just remind her that I love her. And I'm like, you know I love you. I'm so busy right now. I just gotta put my head down and grind, but you know I love you. So it is gonna be taxing on your relationships. Be prepared for that. All right, so the next thing is a little tip I have about meal timing and how to maybe distract yourself from hunger as it gets more difficult. If you're eating every 2 to 3 hours, which is what I'm doing, give yourself tasks in between to keep you occupied. So like in between my breakfast this morning and then the meal I'm gonna have pre-workout, I have a bunch of client calls. They're like my check-ins because it's Monday. Shout out to my clients, I love them. I have to go to the post office because I sold my old laptop since I bought a new one. I am filming this video. I'm keeping myself occupied. So this is actually a tip I got from my coach, Coleman. He was like, if you give yourself a task or something to get done, that will make you feel productive and you're spending your time rather than just laying around waiting for your next meal, which is getting really rough for me at night. Right, we are on number 6. Do not rely on additives for hunger. Use your mental first. And what I mean by that is some people feel fine when they have things like Jordan skinny syrups and Mio and diet sodas and all that. Personally, with my IBS and just for my gut health in general, I can't do that. It's extremely painful for me. I'll be on the toilet for hours if I have Mio. Like, it's just not good. It's not worth it. So before you go to add like all of these different things, see if you can mentally tough it out first. It's just gonna benefit you in the long run, ultimately, is taking care of your gut. The only thing that I can really tolerate is stevia, so I'm really grateful for that because I buy the drops and there's different flavors. I put that in my cream of rice. I have them linked on my Amazon shop, the ones that I like. I think it's like sweet leaf, but yeah. All right, so the next thing I have for you guys, number 7, is to control your environment. Don't put yourself in harm's way. This is actually something that I took from the book I'm reading right now, Atomic Habits. When you can control your environment, like, it changes everything. So I wrote, if you're around friends who eat a lot at night, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you can't be doing that right now on prep, obviously, and it's hard to resist for you, maybe don't hang around them. You know, don't put yourself in harm's way in that situation. If you are someone who likes to smoke, make sure that you can beat the munchies. If I were someone who liked to smoke, I would make sure that I'm not worried about losing control due to the munchies or something like that before smoking. So it's definitely something to think about. Going off of that, you also just want to make sure you're in a positive, supportive environment as well. Like, people say you're a combination of the 5 people that you spend the most of your time with. That's true. Or just, if my room was messy right now, I would feel so cluttered, but it's exactly the way I like it. I'm happy in here. And that makes a big difference. It really does. Remember your why and make it obvious and constantly around you. Okay, so this is also something that I kind of learned from Atomic Habits. It is so important to remember your why. So like, even if you make it your lock screen, like right now my lock screen is, it's a collage that I made, kind of like a vision board, actually in December. Things that just inspire me. But like, you could make it a picture of Laura Lee, who's like one of my favorite bikini competitors, like someone who inspires you, or an end goal, or just a picture of your suit, or something that inspires you. So like, surrounding yourself with your why so you never forget it. Change your mindset from, ugh, I can't, I'm on prep, like if someone asks you to go out to eat, to actually, I'm really excited because I'm prepping for a show. And if you refer to it as annoying, it will be. But if you refer to it as wonderful and exciting and pursuing your passions and dreams, it will be. So even this morning, I put in my Instagram post, I posted a leg day and I said, this week I challenge you to live from a place of gratitude. So I'm not saying, oh, 40 minutes Stairmaster in the morning, so annoying. I'm saying, I'm so grateful to have 2 legs. I'm so grateful that my apartment complex has a Stairmaster so I can do it here. I'm so grateful to see another day, see a beautiful Monday, the beginning of a week. If you refer to prep as annoying and hard, it will be. If you refer to prep as rewarding and chasing your dreams, that's what it is. It's all mindset, mind over matter, baby. Oh, this is a tip for cardio. So occupy yourself. The time goes by so much faster for me if I'm doing something with my hands, like writing an Instagram caption, rather than just watching a show. I can be listening to a podcast, but I have to be multitasking. I have to be so distracted that I don't even realize that my quads feel like they are being killed. So I wrote, answer emails, write Instagram captions, watch Netflix. So like that, for me, that doesn't always work because like I zone out and I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. But writing on my phone, answering clients, stuff like that, so helpful. The time flies by way faster. Also, some people prefer, I do this sometimes, to cover the time on the machine with like a sweatshirt or something so you don't see how much time has passed, because that will just make it feel even worse, because it's gonna say like 14 minutes and you're gonna think that you were at 41 minutes and then you're gonna be very sad. I'm referring to myself here. Okay, the next one's a little cheesy, but we know I love the cheese. Don't count the days, make the days count. Don't forget to live. So, you know, of course we can always improve and say, what could I have done better and what can I do better tomorrow? But you don't want your head to hit the pillow each night with regrets. So what I mean by this is like, I'm not sitting here being like, this many more days, and then the next day, this many more days, and like, well, I kind of am because I'm excited, but I'm not like just wasting this next month of my life away being like, my whole life is prep. Because it doesn't have to be. I'm making the days count. I'm still having meaningful interactions. I'm still living my life to the fullest and the best of my abilities. Okay, so I can't go out to eat. So I can still live and enjoy my life. And I made that decision myself. And I'm happy. I'm hungry, but I'm happy. All right, you guys, I think this is the last one. I'm trying not to block my hustle sign. I didn't read it till I looked down. Don't use prep as an excuse to be a bitch. Sorry for my language. But yes, it is hard to control your emotions. You don't even realize it. Like, you hear someone say that and you're like, no, you can control them. When you're hungry, your hormones are everywhere. But don't use prep as an excuse to be a bitch. Or apologize if you accidentally do something. Seriously. It's not an excuse to be rude. Be a good human. You can be selfish with a kind heart. That's all I have to say. So that's all the things that I was going to talk to you guys about today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Why am I so smiley? I'm just happy to be talking to you. I don't know. I'm such a goof. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Click the bell so you can turn on notifications. And let's crowd heaven. I'll see you next time.